Is it humid outside? I don't really know a humidity example. I feel like it's not as humid as it could be. I think that it's a little bit humid, but it doesn't, I don't think it feels that bad. I don't think we're like talking about like Midwest humidity, like where it's like giga bad. Isn't it the more south you go, the less humid it becomes? And we're kind of south. We're in Austin, so... Speaking about states, I was reading this thing yesterday. Some guy posted this thing that was just like... People are like, it's a subreddit called What Is This Thing? What is this bug? When people are confused about what it is, they're like, I found this in my niece's hair. What is it? It was lice. I've never had lice or whatever, but he was like, yeah, I live in New Jersey. And there was other comments. I was just reading through the comments, and people were like, hey, do you live in New Jersey? And then he said, yeah, I do. Right? And everybody's just like, yeah, I've had lice in New Jersey too. And people are like, yeah, New Jersey is known for their super lice. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in New Jersey, bro? Does everybody have lice there or something? They're like, yeah, the lice literally doesn't die. Like, in this state. Like, it's super strong. Like, no matter what you do, there's, like, no way to kill it. Somebody was like, no matter what I did, the doctor gave me this stuff and it didn't work against it. So the only thing that worked for me is I took rubbing alcohol and put it into my hair. And that's the only thing that would kill them. And then, like, the person responded, he's like, that's good to know. Thank you for your advice. I will try rubbing alcohol. I'm like, what? I'm like, what is going on with this fucking comment thread that I'm reading? You know? Nice.
Finally get to watch this thing.
Nice, nice, nice. I don't think inside my entire childhood, like, there was a lice outbreak at my school or anything. Maybe in middle school, I remember hearing about it, like, oh yeah, one person went home because of lice, but never an outbreak or anything like that. I wonder what the chances of getting lice even are. Like, what are the chances of you getting lice at least one time in your entire life? Where does lice even come from? Is it from grass? Is it from being outside? Like, where does it come from? It doesn't just come from other people, right? Do they just live... from other people? Are there bed bugs in the wild? Where do they come from? Do they just, like, have they just evolved to only be around humans and that's what they do? Is it possible that, like, if we eradicated bed bugs, they would never come back? Because bed bugs come from wild beds? Really? I always knew mattresses were expensive because, you know, you have to hunt them in the wild. That's why it costs so much. It's hard to get them. They're crafty fuckers. If we eradicated beds, they would disappear. Dude, what if we could just get rid of bed bugs by removing all the beds for like 1 year? Everybody just sleeps on the floor for a year, bed bugs are no more. I actually had bed bugs in Washington for a bit during high school. Dang, he actually killed me, fuck. What did it feel like? Didn't feel like anything. You just go to bed and you wake up and you, there's like little tiny red dots on your bed sheets. You don't feel them biting you. Is it itchy? No, not really. I mean, the bites itself were a little bit itchy, but it's not as itchy as a mosquito bite. You can feel them crawl on you, maybe? Yeah, I mean, sometimes. I mean, if I ever... There was times where I felt the bedbugs crawling on me, so I would, like, instantly see them on me, and I would just, like, squeeze to make them explode, because those... Oh, you want my blood, fucker? I'll fucking have you fucking blow up, you bitch. Get my fucking revenge. Wait, you guys don't do that with, like, mosquitoes? You guys ever get bit by a mosquito and rather than just slap it, you're like, alright, brother, you want my blood? I'm about to fuck you up. No, what the fuck is wrong with you? What do you mean? That I feel like what I do is not that out of the ordinary in the past. I mean, I don't think I would do it anymore. It was when I was, like, in middle school and shit. Like, camping. Like, you guys don't remember being 13? Like, if you ever went camping... Do you guys remember being around a campfire, maybe at, like, a camp, or, like, you're camping with your family, and for some reason, you swear to God, there is, for some reason... The campfire smoke only goes to where you go, no matter what. If you move, the campfire smoke will target you, no matter what. No matter where you go, it will. It's almost as if, like, the whole entire world is playing against you. And everybody's laughing at you, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is it only going for me? Why is nobody else getting targeted by this but me? Why did that guy just flash? I'm gonna die because of you! Okay, good, nice. Good kill, guys. When was the last time you were bit by a mosquito? I don't even remember. You know, surprisingly, there's like no mosquitoes in Austin that I've seen thus far. I think the only time that I ever see mosquitoes is like I go to like, I don't know. There's no mosquitoes where I live. Like, I'm sure that there's mosquitoes in Austin, Texas, but like, there's like, I don't know, dude. When I go outside at night to take out the dogs, there's no bugs. Except for maybe like, it's a city though? No, Austin, Austin has like a downtown city part, but Austin's huge, dude. It's very spread out. If you just go any direction, southwest, northeast, it's just there. It's more like suburbs than a city. You guys know like where there's like housing, and then there's a big block of cement that has like a Jack in the Box. It has a Payless Shoes and a Target, and then it goes back to suburbs, and then it has a big block of cement with a big parking lot, and you have Dick's, you have Costco, and you have some Chinese fast food place, and then it goes back to suburbs again, and then another block of cement. Dick's Sporting Goods. That's where I buy my shoes. You guys know Dick's? Dick's Sporting Goods is a brand that I think is almost worldwide. I think a lot of people have it. That Gale Force was probably one of the worst Gale Forces I have ever used in my entire life. That was so bad. It didn't even hit him with the damage. Yeah, Dick's is where I got my shoes. I think that the best shoe brand, if you want comfortable shoes, normally sneakers are the way to go, so I get sneakers. And I got Brox? I think it's Brox. Brox shoes? Brooks. I was like, what the fuck? I feel like I was like, it's not Brox, is it? Because Brox is like the guy that always is trying to get into Officer Jenny's pants in the Pokemon series. Like that, it's not that guy. Like, Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy. And Brock is like, holy shit, I'm in love. Wait, he missed. He missed his ability. Reebok? No, not Reebok. Anyways, it's called Brooks. Brooks are very comfortable. One big thing about having a comfortable shoe that I learned, because beforehand, I don't know how many people have done this as a kid and stuff, right? But back as a kid, my mom would just purchase like the cheapest shoe possible. And I didn't know that there was such a thing as comfortable shoes. I just had to deal with it. She would just buy the most uncomfortable shoe ever. Maybe it would fit, but like, you know, spend 15 bucks on like a coupon at Costco for a shoe or something. But then, once I went out to buy like an expensive shoe for like 100 bucks, I was like, wow, these are comfortable. Are they worth 100 bucks? Yeah, I mean, probably. I saw this thing that was like, if you should always spend more money on things that are gonna prevent you from being on the ground. And I was like, wow, that's so smart, you know? I'm dead. For example, a bed. It's good to have a comfortable bed. It keeps you off the ground, right? If you don't have a comfortable bed, you're not gonna have a comfortable life. Or like shoes, right? You want to make sure that it's comfortable. It's keeping you off of the ground. And a chair, right? These three things, it's completely fine to splurge on because they're important. If you have a bad chair and you sit on your chair all day long, it's going to cause issues down the road. And then you're going to be in more pain and probably have to spend more money on things that you should have done beforehand. If you just spent less money or more money before, then you wouldn't have as many issues. Anyways, what I learned about wearing comfortable shoes for me is that you guys know, I don't know shoe body parts, but like on the back of the shoe, the stuff that touches your heel, when that's very cushioned, the shoe feels so good. When you get a very cushioned back part of the shoe, it is so much more comfortable than any other shoe. You know? The back part of it, the heel of the shoe. If you have a heel that's thin, it feels like it cuts into your ankles, you know? And that's such a terrible feeling when it cuts into your ankles. Also, I also learned that my mom, when she would buy me shoes, she bought me like half of a size up, or like a size up, because like I was like, yeah, I'm a size 8. I'm a size 8. That's a pretty normal size. Nope. I'm more of a like a 6.5 to a 7, bro. I learned that apparently that my shoes were always big. And I just never knew. I just thought that's how shoes were. Another thing that I learned is that size 7 feet for a guy are really small feet. And I have very small feet. So that's another thing that I learned. You know, Christina is like a foot less than... Okay, not a foot. Like, Christina's way shorter than me. Way shorter. I can wear her shoes comfortably. We have the same shoe size. If she buys heels, I could wear those. I could easily wear them. Like it's nothing. She buys these big-ass boots that, you know, bring her like a foot off the ground, and she's like, put these on. I'm like, what? She's like, put them on. I'm like, all right. Small socks. Have you guys ever, whenever I go to a store, I only see one for all sock size. I have never seen like sock sizes. It's always just like fits all. You know? Always one for all sock size. Now, that being said, I think socks always need to go over your like do you guys know that like bone bump that's on the inside of your foot that's above it? The sock length needs to be about that long. Whenever I wore socks that were, I think they're called no-show socks. You guys know the no-show socks? They would always not be long enough that my shoe would rub against me and like cause like rashes or whatever because the sock wouldn't protect my foot from my shoe. You know, I hate no-show socks so much. If there was a choice to only live with no-show socks for the rest of my life versus wearing thigh-highs for the rest of my life, I would be like thigh-highs. For like, even though it would be annoying to put those on for the rest of my life, holy shit, I would not be able to deal with like the fucking damage that it's causing to my ankle from no-show socks. Bro, where am I? I'm so deep. I'm so deep. I'm leaving. Ow. Ow. Sock material matters. Yeah, I heard that if you ever like are in a winter state, a good pair of like long johns goes a big way. To make sure that you're warm. What's your thoughts on Target? Whenever I go to Target, I don't go to Target very often. Everything's just more expensive there for no reason. But at the same time, every single time I go there, I'm like, holy shit. You can kind of tell that almost every single person here is like middle class or upper middle class. Or they want to be. It's like high-end shopping for people who wish that they had money. At a grocery store. For some reason. That's how it goes whenever I go there, dude. I see them. I don't know. I've never seen so many people shop together as a family at a Target. Where like they're like, you know, mom and 2 daughters. They're like, where do you guys want to? Do you guys want to go to Target together? Just look around. I don't see that at a grocery store. I don't see that at like a Walmart. I only see it at Target. They walk in with 4 family members and they're all together. Target is so cheap, not for food, which is like the main thing where I'm like confused at why people buy food at Target. Food at Target is fucking expensive. Maybe like clothing's not that bad. Clothing isn't the worst. There is cheaper options. Old Navy t-shirts, for instance, are like $9. And then like at Target, it's more like 20 to 30 bucks. Like, the thing that I buy the most of for food is pasta because it's so easy to make, so that's like one of my easiest things that I ever eat. And pasta at Target, even though pasta is cheap, is like 2 times more expensive. 2 times. 2 times for just pasta box. Damn, Cassante is kind of an issue, ain't he? Why is it more expensive? Because you're at Target. You're there for the experience. Target ramps up their prices a little bit because the thing is that their shopping carts always feel really nice to use because they're very smooth. So you pay extra money to have that experience of having a shopping cart that really does its job. I'm pretty sure. That's the main reason for the price difference. Because Target shopping carts are probably the best shopping carts I have ever used. It feels like you are gliding on butter. Like the floor is legitimately butter. Like, very nice wheels. Everything feels lubricated. You know, you don't have one wheel doing its own thing. It's almost as if, like, it feels like the shopping carts have, like, their own suspension system or something going on. I'm not even a car guy. I don't even know what a suspension system would do. But, like, it feels good. If I go to Walmart to, like, eat, or not eat, what? If I go to Walmart to, like, buy something, you never know what you're going to get. You might get a really nice shopping cart. You might get a shopping cart that has one wheel that literally will not move no matter how you move it, so it's going to make this weird-ass jittery noise the whole entire time. Or you might get a shopping cart that was just used by somebody who decided to not dress up at Walmart, and for some reason, that caused them to have extreme hand sweat. So as soon as you touch the railing of it, nobody cleans it, and then you can feel their sweat from the fucking Walmart, like, hand thing all over you immediately as soon as you touch it. And it's just like, oh. What the fuck is going on in Texas? Wait, really? I thought Walmart was known to be the place where, depending on where you're at, sometimes it's a bit dirtier. Costco. Okay, next question. What, I didn't answer it enough? How do we even get off on that tangent? What was the first question asked that brought me into all this shit? What was the original OG question that brought me there? Help me! Help! Thank you. Oh yeah, bedbugs. I wanted to actually go back to bedbugs to talk about... You know what I found out about the bedbugs? I mean, we eventually got rid of all of them. But... I'm gonna, like, show, like, my bedroom. I'm not gonna show my bedroom, I'm gonna draw my bedroom, because I'm gonna show you guys something. Is it gonna be gross? Not really. I mean, it's... If anything, the only thing that would be gross is your imagination thinking about it. But I have fourth shot.
Oh! Oh! I'm out! I'm out!
Nice. Wow. I didn't realize how much armor everybody has. They're all so tanky. I guess I'll go for this. I don't really know what to go for on Jhin at this point. I haven't kept up with the best Jhin builds anymore. I have not really kept up. Give me that red buff. Nice, I have Storm Razor. I can actually just go buy right now. Let's go! The IE buff? Yeah, IE is a mythic, so I already built Gale Force, so I can't buy it, sadly. But yeah, kind of sucks, you know? You have to decide, do you want Infinity Edge for the bonus crit damage, or do you want to go for, you know, the thing that actually allows you to, like, move inside of teamfights? Oh my god. That was a pretty aggressive fight, guys. I mean, there's no Baron up, so it's kind of fine that they died, right? We might be able to chill for a bit. Restricting items is so lame. I saw a post on Twitter that a writer that's working on preseason for next season says, just quote, just like 3 words, which is like, we're gonna go big or something. So basically he's hinting that next preseason, they're gonna make a fuckload of changes. And I'm all for it. I hope that they do make a lot of changes next preseason. I think that only changing the game only benefits it because it just makes it more interesting. So... I don't exactly remember the exact phrase that he said, so that's why I said, like, he, like, said 3 words, but I'm actually unsure. They're gonna make mages worse? Yeah, who knows, bro. Maybe they will. Alright, I died at a bad timing, so now they get Baron, but we did get inhib. But still, and that's pretty bad. I didn't expect Cassante to just run behind us like that. He got a good flank off, and then there's no outplay potential since I have no sums. Ah, dang, dude. Oh, well. I'm just gonna go Bloodthirster next. It will give me a bonus AD, and then the bonus AD will just make me hit really hard. I still think it would be pretty fun to somehow make it so there is more item variety that kind of based it off of the augment system that the 2v2 game mode made of. I just think that the more unique items that are not just stat sticks would really help out make the game more fun, but that's just my own opinion on it. Some people would probably disagree and be like, yeah, but then it's just going to become like too much of a clown fiesta of a game. This is our last Dragon Soul, I just realized, so we definitely need to make sure that, you know, we prevent any possible... Oh, nice. That's a really good pick. Oh, wait, did we just win the game off that? No. We can't even push out, really. We should just do the dragon instead. Prevent them from getting it. Will some augments or stat sticks? Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not talking about literally making every single augment. I'm talking about, like, you know, nitpicking about making certain stuff be fun. Dang. What? That doesn't kill? He's literally 1 HP. Nah, he's definitely dead. I'm ghosting. I'm ghosting. Flash in as Jhin. Boom. Oh, wait. I think I got her. I snared her, right? Or did I hit somebody else? Oh, I hit somebody else. Dang. All it takes is one auto? One auto. Boom. Nice. GG. I miss the times when he started YouTube videos at the start of Fountain taking a deep breath before he's saying everything. Yeah, the reason why I changed it is because I realized that a lot of times with YouTube videos, especially full game commentary streamers, that off time during the beginning of the game is just like 1 minute of nothing. So like removing that could increase viewer retention at the beginning. If you start off in laning phase, people are more likely to not immediately click off of the video. And did it increase? I don't know. I'm pretty sure the main reason people watch me is because they watch me because they enjoy it. Like, at this point, I'm kind of at a loss for words. Anyways, about the bedbug scenario. So I have my room, right? My room was like this. This is like a top-down view. So this is the door. My computer was over here. And then my chair's right here. And I have a bed here. And there was kind of like there was a closet here. And this was a window outside with the window seat. So here's the window. This is the window seat. This is brown. So this had like cupboards and stuff. And then there were pillows here. And then there was a TV here. And then there was 2 windows here. And these windows are important to realize. This is a gigantic window. So this is blue. There's 2 windows here. The 2 windows are the important thing, because when I had the bedbug scenario and they were scattered around, we looked inside the crevices of the bed. So like if the bed is like this is the mattress, and mattresses have these tiny like stitching marks. You would open up the stitching and there'd be like a clump of bedbugs, like a few of them. So like once we thought we got rid of all of the bedbugs, for some reason it always felt like they would come back no matter what. Even though we would get rid of them, we would like, you know, spray certain stuff. We would, you know, take off all the bed sheets and you dry them because apparently bedbugs can't, like, handle heat or something, so they would die. And then one day when I was, like, opening up the cupboards, I felt something on my arm because it felt like something fell on me. And I realized that, like, how the window works is that, like, here's, like, the floor, and then here's the bed, and this is, like, a side view. And then you have the windows. So these are the 2 windows next to my bed, right? And my bed is like above the window because it's on top of stilts because, you know, like it's off the ground. It's on a whatever thing. And then obviously we have these nice like curtains. We'll just make them pink. So I have curtains. So it's like that. So then when I would lay down, anyways, like no matter what we did, the bedbugs always came back. And what I found out is that one day when I was opening it up, a bedbug fell on me from up here. And I opened up the curtain, like, to look inside, and there was, like, 50 of them in this top up here. Like, they were clumped together, like, moving. So that's where they were coming from. So when I went to bed, they would all crawl down and eat me. Yeah, I know, it was so gross to the point that, like, my mom was like, why are the curtains outside? I literally unhooked. You guys know how, like, curtains are hung up by, like, something like this? Like poles? I just took out the entire pole, unhooked the entire curtain, and just threw it into the yard. I was like, I don't even want to, like, try to, I just wanted them out of my fucking room. Just put it out into the yard. But then she did this, she took it, put it into a bag, put it in the washer, washed it, and then dried it, and all of them were dead. All of them. So then we never had that issue anymore. But that's what I wanted to explain. Apparently they don't only live in your mattress, they can live anywhere.